It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just beyond the 25.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the LA Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Washington defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. The Chargers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Already. 118. What's up?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Hopkins. He'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to make it 4th down. He's really starting to get up there towards 1,000. He's now at 997 career catches. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Stroud and company going for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays at big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Stroud out of the gun here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. 3rd down here. You talk about this Washington defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
On the quick, right? 118.
Now Stroud going to battle forward on the touch pass. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give the defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, a give to Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
Daniels looking to throw. Olave holds it in.
Daniels pass.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chargers' 46-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Chris Olave, 45 yards. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Here we go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Here's 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. That's a room to run now. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Oh, hey. Hey, South, 18.
Stroud. He finds Hopkins complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
How's it tonight? 18.
These two teams all tied after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
Throwing now is Daniels. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
It's now second.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19 lock, 60. Ready.
Now Daniels. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
To throw is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy over. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Here's Daniels. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They get the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to 16.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
At the 3-yard line.
19 tight. 79 Grosso. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
To the air goes Daniels. Under pressure now. It's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Daniels. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Two straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
Loss on the play. It's 3rd down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Trey Tucker from 17 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead.
Kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chargers 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula?
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Kyle Pitts, 32 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Top 19, top 60, 70 Rangers, 70, 60 Mavericks, 6, go Street.
Daniels from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 17
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Kyle Pitts as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
18. What's up?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half, Stroud. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Is a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This is Brown going up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
1st and goal. Washington.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Two, three, four. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, now you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love.
Don't take so bad.
Poses.